This is Rival Reports. I'm here with Alex Murphy, who will be fighting on April the 5th on the heavy impact undercard. Alex, firstly, congratulations on that. Big opportunity for you. You talk about how you fought in Bowlers Exhibition Centre and now going to the Co-op Live. What a great opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's a big come up. Obviously, started on the small hall shows. I've worked my way up, and now I've got my dream fight at the moment with the Co-op Live. Like, what a venue! I've been there a few times watching fights, and I was at the last one, the Jack Catchall fight, and I was with my girlfriend, and I said to her, this is before I knew about the fight. I said to her, I'll be fighting here one day, definitely. And then literally like a few weeks later, I got the call saying like, oh, you've got this fight at the Co-op Live, so I'm buzzing. I've worked hard for it, and I deserve the opportunity, so I'm going to relish it.
I was actually going to mention about who contacted who. You just said there that they contacted you about the opportunity. How did that come around?
It was just, my manager spoke to me before my last fight. Obviously, I was fighting on the 21st of Feb. And he said, yeah, Frank Warren's offered this fight, Khalil Majid, 5th of April on the Frank Warren card. I think it's a great fight, great opportunity for you. Do you want it? And like I'll say with all fights to my manager and to my coach Brian, I'll say, I'll never turn down a fight. If you think it's a good fight, you think it's a good opportunity, and you think it's the right time, then I'll take the fight. And Brian and my manager both agreed on that. So I was like, yeah, let's go then. I'm happy to take the fight. And yeah, what a fight it is. So I'm buzzing now. But obviously, I found this out the week of my last fight, so I still had a job to do on that fight week. I had to still focus on that last fight, and then once I got out of the way, then all my focus has gone on to this fight now, and straight back into camp, and I'm buzzing.
Now, do you think that the match is a good one because it's against Khalil Majid? He's won 14 fights, you've won 13, yeah. No losses. What do you think about the match?
Yeah, someone's always got to go. It's a great fight, on paper, 14-0 versus 13-0. This is like, what the spectators want to see, what the fans want to see, two undefeated prospects going at it, and you don't see it all the time. And credit to Khalil for taking the fight, credit to myself for taking the fight. It's a great fight, and I think it's a fight people will love to see. So I'm really happy to be part of it, and I can't wait to go.
How's the training camp been for you? Not really that long to go now until it's time to fight.
Yeah, no, 3 weeks to go. Training camp's been mint, like I say, because the time between my last fight to this fight was the space of 5 weeks. So, I did a 6-week camp for that last fight, and then after that I had 1 week off, and well, not even 1 week off, I had 6 days off, and I came straight back to it. So it was great starting this one because I was already fit. I'm already fight fit. It's just the case of just upping that a little bit and working on stuff and doing more things towards this next fight. So everything's going perfect, and I'm really happy for it.
Have you found anything to be a bit of a struggle for this particular fight in terms of your training, maybe conditioning or anything like that?
No, to be honest, no. Like I say, coming off the last fight, back-to-back camps, the fitness is still there. So, I haven't struggled getting into shape. I've gone up in weight for it, so I'm not struggling making weight. I'm on like 3,000 calories at the moment. I'm fueling myself right. I'm feeling fit. I've just done 12 rounds there, feeling great. I'm, feeling good mentally as well. Like I'm still mentally switched on in the late rounds. In that 12th round, I'm still thinking, like picking my shots and feeling good. And, conditioning has always been there. I don't think there's many out there who are fitter than me. If anyone out there who's fitter than me, so that's not a problem. It's just about getting the tactics right, and keep going with the training. Like I say, a few weeks to go, so I've got a couple more, 2 more weeks for a big push, and then it'll be fight week, and I'm more than ready to go.
See, going up in weight always benefits you, doesn't it? Really, because I see many fighters, when they're trying to lose the weight, they feel very faint, they look very fatigued. So going up definitely benefits you.
Yeah, 100%, because making the weight is one thing, but performing at the weight is a different thing. And I've always sort of filtered between lightweight and super lightweight. I've never really chose a division, and now it's getting to the championship fights. It's time to choose a division, and this fight came up. Khalil Majid obviously is a 140, and I can make 140 comfortably, like you say. It's not a struggle to make the weight. If anything, obviously I can just eat more and fuel myself better. So it's good, it's exciting, and I can't wait to go.
Have you been sparring anyone to sort of compare to Khalil Majid?
Yeah, so obviously we've had to, change sparring partners and opponents. My last 2 fights have been against smaller opponents who have sort of come forward, aggressive fighters. So, yeah, for the last 2 fights, the sparring has been tailored for them sort of fighters. And, now looking at clearly, he's a bit bigger than me, naturally bigger. He's taller than me as well. So the sparring has had to change. I've had to get bigger opponents, getting in with, naturally heavy guys, welterweights and stuff like that. And game plans again have changed. So it's just exciting. Like I'm enjoying it. I prefer this sort of style when I'm in with someone who's a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. I prefer to sort of box them sort of people. The small ones, they can be a nightmare at times, coming under your shots and getting in close. But yeah, this is sort of an opponent that his style I feel like I like to fight against. So yeah, sparring has changed slightly in terms of who I'm sparring with, but yeah, I'm loving it.
Talk me through a typical day for you leading up to these sort of fights. You just said, well, your coach just said there that you've been doing 12 rounds. Talk me through it all. What's the process?
Yeah, so when I do the long rounds like this, the 10, 12 rounders, I'll normally then rest for the rest of the day after that. I tend to do it on a Wednesday and a Friday, and then for the rest of the day, I'll just chill and recover. But away from the sparring, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, in the mornings it'll be strength and conditioning, and then at night I'll be coming here and I'll be on the pads with Brian, working the technique, that sort of way. But it's hard work, it's non-stop, but I love training, I love the hard work, and yeah, and I can't wait to everything I've been doing, all the hard work, to put it on show on the 5th of April.
You seem really positive actually about it all, which is really obviously good to see. Do you think that positive mindset makes you more confident into going into the fight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm positive because I'm excited. It's a big stage. This is like what I've wanted. This is like what I'm dreaming of. Like what I said about to my girlfriend when we was in the court. Like, I'll be fighting here one day. And now it's come. It's like this is what I wanted. So yeah, I'm very excited. And it's a winnable fight. It's a fight that I'm watching Cleland, and credit to him. I think he's a very good boxer, but I know I can beat him. So it's a fight that just excites me. I feel like if I turn up 100% and all the training goes well and I put in a really good performance, then it's a fight I win on a big stage, and that keeps me on the big stage. And this is all the hard work that I've been doing. It's all been for this, and I can't wait.
How important is it to your team? Sort of for you to get to this fight, and how much does it mean to you for your team to be behind you all the way?
Massive, because they've all been there from the start. Like I've not got a big team. It's a small circle, and that's the way I like it. But like Brian, I've been with him for 14 years now. From the amateurs, a very long time. That's it. I went to Brian when I was 10 years old, and I'd done a little bit of boxing before. Never really done much sparring or anything. And Brian is just like developed me into who I am now. Everything that I do in there, Brian's taught me. So it's great for us both. It's a journey that we're both on. It's not just me on this journey. Brian's on it as well. And I just want to make him proud. I want to make my family proud. They've been behind me all the way. Supported me from the very start. And yeah, my team, strength conditioning coach Mo, and I've got a nutritionist, a mindset coach, and that's about as far as it goes really. But we're all a good team. My cut man Mike Jackson, he's been with me from the start as well. He plays an important role in my journey, in my career. And yeah, I know they're all buzzing for it. They all believe in me. I believe in myself, and I can't wait to make them all proud and just show everyone how good I am.
What's the best advice that your coach has given you for this fight?
Best advice to give me is just believe in myself. It's a fight that I can win. And just with the tactics, I don't want to give any of the tactics away,
yeah,
but
course, yeah.
the stuff he's been telling me has been spot on really. And we've been speaking to other coaches and other people who are very clued up in boxing, and they can analyse opponents, and everything that they've been feeding back to us is the same that that we're seeing and what we're doing in the sparring, and it's working well. And yeah, Brian gives me plenty of advice. He knows his stuff, Brian. Everything he tells me I do, and it's all working well so far. So we'll do it on the night as well.
Do you think you'll enjoy the build up to the fight? Obviously with the press conferences, possibly media workout. Obviously it's a lot bigger event. Do you think you'll enjoy the build-up?
Yeah, I love fight week. Everything about it, just the fact that I've worked so hard over the last few weeks. Then it gets to fight week, and then you tail it off. So it's like a relaxation week. I have an hard day on a Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Obviously, I fight on a Saturday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then it's just about recovery, about switching on, getting in the right mindset, and just enjoying myself. Obviously, making weight the day before. That's my favourite part, because then after it, I get to fuel up and carb up, and and I just love sort of how focused I am on fight week. I've done it 13 times now. This is my 14th time doing it, and I know the process. I know what to do. I know how to feel, and I know who I want around me and who I don't, and so I love fight week. So and this, obviously, with it being on a bigger stage, at the build up, we'll have like a media day and a public workout, everything like that. Like, I'm just excited for it. So I'm gonna take everything in. I'm gonna be present, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself.
Mentally, how do you plan to prepare for something like this? Because with it being on such a big stage, as we've mentioned before, there must be some slight nerves or even some added pressure to that.
Yeah, of course. Nerves are normal, though. I think I'm comfortable being nervous. I know the preparation that I do, as long as I prepare right, which I do, nerves will work in my favour. So I'm completely fine with that. Of course, there's always pressure. Every fight, there's more pressure. But like I say, I've done this 13 times now, so again, I know how to handle the pressure. But I feel like mentally I'm in a very good place. I've got a mindset coach as well, who I work with weekly and stuff like that. So I'm in a good place. I've got a good team around me. I've got a good support, great family, great girlfriend, and everyone. Everything's in place for me to go and win a fight like this on such a big stage. So I'm very positive, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I can't wait to go.
Perfect, that's great. And how do you avoid overtraining or being burnt out?
Yeah, that's hard, but I'm one of them. To be honest, I think overtraining is worse than undertraining. I just think and you need your rest days. I always try and have 2 rest days at least. Sometimes it's hard when Brad gets me sparring, and on the certain days, and but I at least have 1 rest day a week, definitely. But I love a rest day. I know there's a lot of boxers out there who don't like resting, and I think that's just a mindset thing. And some boxers will say, "Yeah, I'm resting. I'll just go run like a slow 10k," and it's like, well, that's not resting, is it? You know what I mean? Like, resting for me is just chill out, get in the sauna, or just get in a bath and just chill and relax, and let my muscles recover, because I work so hard the days I do train. I like to enjoy my rest days, so I definitely don't overtrain. I do take my rest days, and I'm sensible in what I do, and I just think it is important not to overtrain, like you say. So I make sure I don't, but I do work hard when I do train.
When you step into the ring on April 5th, will you be putting on a show for the fans, or is it just another stepping stone for you into your journey?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think so. I like to think I'm an exciting fighter. I don't think I'm, boring fights. But for me, it's just business. I've got a job to do. We've got the tactics. If them tactics turn into an entertaining fight, then great. I'm not one of them. No, I'm not. I don't want to just be a crowd pleaser and the tactics go out the window. At the end of the day, this is my job. This is my career, and I've got to be focused on what I do. So I'm not there to please the crowd. I'm there to do my work and my job. But like I say, I'm not in boring fights, and I think the tactics going into this fight will make an exciting fight. So I hope the crowd like it. I'm certainly going to like it. I'm sure I will. And I just can't wait.
And at this point in time, are you just counting down the days, or are you just trying to enjoy every moment of it?
I'm just focused on the training part now. The training's the important thing. Obviously, I know it's getting close now. Like I say, only got a few weeks to go, but I'm excited for it. I do want it to come pretty soon. I'm hoping the 3 weeks we've got will go quick, fly by exactly, and I can just get in there and do the job. But I think that obviously I'm still in the training process, and until it's fight week, that's when I can then just focus on the actual fight. At the moment, my focus is on the training, and keep putting in the work and keep doing everything I can. So then when I get to the fight, I'll be 100%.
Now, just a little side question for you. Do you have a dream venue or city where you would love to headline a fight at?
Well, obviously, the co-op, like I said, it's a venue that I absolutely love, a venue that I wanted to fight in, and now I'm fighting in. On a bigger note, on a bigger picture, like I've always said, I want to finish it in Vegas. Like I want to have a fight in Vegas, headline in Vegas, and when I do that, then I can retire happy, and I think that's been my dream from the start. Like get to Vegas. Once I'm in Vegas, I can be like, Mum, I made it.
And you never know, you might get there one day.
Yeah.
And from the looks of it, with how positive you are, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Have you got a final message to your fans before fight week?
No, sorry, just a massive thank you. The support has been immense. As soon as I put the poster out there, obviously I told a few people beforehand because I was so excited. I had to leak it a little bit, but like once I put the poster out, the response, was better than I even imagined. I knew it was going to be a good response, but the support has been incredible, and I'm going to shift all the tickets for the fight. So I'm grateful for everyone's support and everyone buying tickets, and I just can't wait to do everyone proud and put on a good show.
I look forward to seeing all of your fans turn up there. I think the atmosphere will be great.
Yeah, no, it will. I've got quite a noisy fan base, to be honest. They're all very rowdy, from Salford. It's a rowdy lot, and I've got the Bolton fan base behind me now as well. So all the football fans, they make some noise, and they'll all have the Superman capes with them as well for this fight, and I'm sure they like the good chants, don't they? So yeah, I'm sure it'll be noisy, and I can't wait to hear them when I'm in there.
Have you got any messages to Khalil at this point in time, or will we hear from you at the press conference?
Yeah, no message. Just good luck with your training, and I hope he's 100% for the fight. I'm going to be 100%, and we'll put on a good fight for the fans.
Alex, thank you very much.
No problem.